So for question 3, we are asked to simplify some equations in the same way as is done in this example that is shown here. So very much focusing on the idea that we are not subtracting, but instead we are adding negatives. So you can see here in their example, this minus here has been turned into a plus, and this 3 has been changed into a negative 3. So instead of, for question 3, we are asked to simplify a number of expressions in the same way that is done in this example. So focusing on the idea that we are not subtracting, we are only adding negatives. So as you can see here, y minus 3 turned into y plus negative 3. So we're going to try to use that same style to simplify the rest of the expressions that we're given. And here we're going to do example 3f. Okay, so let's start here. Let's start right away. Let's start turning these minuses into adding negatives. So what am I going to say? Instead of minus x, I'm going to say 2 plus negative x. Instead of saying minus 4, I'm going to say plus negative 4. And then that will be multiplied by 2x minus 5. Okay, what can I tackle next? I know that I want to work out all my multiplication before I work on my addition, so I'm going to focus on this portion of my expression here first. So I'll rewrite the first part, 2 plus negative x plus, and now I'm going to expand that negative 4 across 2x minus 5. So I'm going to draw big bracket, and then for the first part, I'm going to draw a smaller set of brackets. I'm going to write negative 4 times 2x and then I'm going to write plus, because we're adding and not subtracting here, and I'm going to write negative 4 times negative 5. I'm going to close that first bracket and the second bracket as well. I think I've got all the brackets now. Do I? Oh, I think I actually need one more. It's just, you can always count to make sure. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 opening brackets, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 closing brackets, so I know I'm good. Okay, let's keep going. I'll rewrite the first part. And now I can start solving. So what is negative 4 times 2x? A negative times a positive is a negative, so that's going to be negative 8x. And now I'm adding that to what we had in the other set of brackets here. Negative 4 times negative 5, well, I know that a negative times a negative makes a positive, so that's going to be 20. So I can just put 20 because it's positive here. And I'll close those brackets. Let's keep going. Now I can get rid of brackets. I can write this as 2 plus negative x. I can just rewrite as 2 minus x. Plus negative 8x, I can rewrite as minus 8x, and plus 20, it's just plus 20, and then I can simplify. So 2, I can add to 20 over here. 2 plus 20 is 22, and then what do I have? I have to add negative x to negative 8x, which comes to negative 9x. And that's the answer.